Hi everyone, and thank you so much for watching my channel The Witty Turtle. My name is Anvesha and right now I am a CMA finalist. So today is 28th of May and this day is celebrated as the CMA day, right? So you must be thinking, what is CMA? And there are a lot of people who are still not aware of this course called Cost and Management Accountancy, right? Chartered accountancy is very popular, right? But apart from chartered accountancy, in India there are two other professional courses as well, which are known as CMA and CS, right? So in this video we are basically going to discuss about CMA, who all can do CMA, after which qualification you can register in CMA, and also what are the passing criterias, what are the papers you're going to study, and what is basically the work of a CMA, right? So this video is relevant mostly for those students who have completed their 12th recently, right? Class 12th recently, and also those students who have completed their graduation, they can also do it, right? So without any further delay, let's start with the video. Just now I told you there are three professional courses in commerce, right? Three professional courses. The first one is CA. CA is very popular, which is known as your chartered accountancy. CA करना कितना difficult होता है ये सबको पता होता है, right? But there are two other courses, which is CMA and CS. So now people hardly know about these two courses. And yes, one more thing, for those students who have recently completed their 12th and they want to do CMA, so let me tell you one thing, you can do all these three courses simultaneously, right? आप इन तीनों courses को एक साथ कर सकते हो. All these three courses can be done together. Now, can you do it after class 12th? So the answer is yes, it can be done right after you complete your class 12. Now many people think that these courses are meant only for those students who have taken commerce in their 11th and 12th, right? But no, the answer is no. Science students can also do it. Let me tell you, my 11th and 12th was in science stream, right? Still I changed my stream after completing 12th and I came to commerce. So this can be done by science students as well. Now what is the duration of CMA? It ranges between 3 to 4 years depending upon your period of articleship and कितना जल्दी आप एग्ज़ाम क्लियर कर रहे हो, right? It depends on how many attempts you have taken to clear the examination. So there are people who complete this course within a span of 3 years, and there are also people who take 10 plus years to complete the courses, right? Now these are the brief overview of CA, CMA and CS. So ये तीनों में क्या कॉमन है ये मैंने आपको बता दिया, right? Now coming to the overview of particularly CMA course. Now CMA course क्यों बनाया गया? Why this CMA course was being introduced? Because you know costing, right? Costing क्या होता है? What is the cost of a product? We have studied this in in maths in our school level. So whenever you are manufacturing a product, in layman terms अगर मैं बोलूँ, whenever you are manufacturing a product, so what are the raw materials taken into that, what is the labor charges, what are the other miscellaneous charges, ये सबको ऐड करके हमें क्या पता चलता है कि कितना कॉस्ट बन रहा है उस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट को बनाने के लिए, कितना कॉस्ट हमें लग रहा है, राइट? सो दैट द कैलकुलेशन ऑफ ऑल दीज कॉस्ट इज कॉल्ड एज कॉस्टिंग, राइट? सो कहीं पर भी अगर हमको प्रॉफिट बढ़ाना होगा, सो देर आर टू वेज. One is you can either increase the sales or you can decrease the cost, right? अगर cost कम हो गया तो आपका profit automatically बढ़ेगा. So to control and manage that costing aspect of any company, CMAs को वहाँ पे रखा जाता है, ठीक है? So basically इसको हम बोल सकते हैं कि कॉस्ट का रिडक्शन है, कॉस्ट कंट्रोलिंग एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स दैट कम्स अंडर दिस पर्टिकुलर कोर्स. So that is why to manage all these things CMAs are employed in any company, right? So क्या क्या है? बेसिकली कॉस्ट रिडक्शन और कॉस्ट कंट्रोल करने के लिए. नाउ मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कॉर्पोरेट अफेयर्स होता है विच कंट्रोल्स द कंप्लाइंसेस ऑफ एवरी कंपनी. तो उसके कुछ कंप्लाइंसेस होते हैं रिगार्डिंग कॉस्ट ऑडिट, कॉस्ट रिकॉर्ड्स मेंटेनेंस. So these are the mandatory compliances which are to be done by a cost and management accountant, right? सो ये बेसिकली किस चीज़ में हेल्प करता है? इन एफिशिएंट डिसीजन मेकिंग इन द कंपनी रिगार्डिंग टू द कॉस्टिंग, राइट? नाउ coming to the next thing, what is the eligibility criteria, right? So in CMA course there are 3 levels. One is foundation, then we have intermediate, then we have finals. Pehle you have to go for the foundation. So for a student who is joining this course right after the class 12th, so that student can go through the foundation route. So in foundation, what is the eligibility criteria? After clearing your class 10, you can take admission in CMA foundation, and then after completing your class 12th, after passing your class 12th, you can go and sit for the CMA foundation examination, right? Then what do we have? After that we have the intermediate course. So intermediate course, this can be done by the student who has completed the CMA foundation. After CMA foundation gets completed, you get directly promoted to CMA intermediate, which is the next level. But there is another route to it, which is the direct entry route, which is for those students who have graduated in any discipline, right? So those students who have completed their graduation can also take admission in CMA Inter, right? And apart from that, qualified engineers can also take admission, qualified CA intermediate. Those CA students who have completed their CA Inter can also take admission in CMA intermediate. Then coming to the next level, which is your CMA final. So CMA final can be done by those students who have completed CMA Inter. CMA इंटर हो गया, देन यू गेट प्रोमोटेड टू CMA फाइनल्स. सो वहाँ पे हो गया आपका CMA फाइनल का प्रिपरेशन करोगे, देन यू हैव टू गो एंड यू हैव टू अपीयर इन द एग्जामिनेशन, राइट? सो बेसिकली देर आर 3 levels and one by one you have to go. There are 2 routes. The first route is through foundation, which can be done by those students who have completed 12th recently, and those students who have done graduation, they can directly go to CMA intermediate level through direct entry route, right? Now what are the levels of CMA course that we saw? Now just take a look at the syllabus of the foundation course. There are basically 4 papers. The first is business laws and business communication, then we have financial and cost accounting, then we have business maths and statistics, and then we have business economics and management. So foundation जो है, that is a very preliminary level, and the passing percentage is pretty high in CMA foundation. Then coming to the intermediate course. Intermediate course में आप लोगों के total 8 papers रहते हैं, and all those 8 papers are divided into 2 groups, group 1 and group 2. So under the new syllabus, which is syllabus 2022, in the group 1 there are business laws and ethics, that is 1 paper. Then we have financial accounting, then we have direct and indirect taxation, which is basically income tax and GST. So those students who are new to this, धीरे धीरे पढ़ोगे तो ये पता चल जाएगा ये सब क्या है. Then we have cost accounting, right? So 4 papers are there in group 1. So these are the 4 papers of group 1. Then we have group 2, जिसमें you have operations management and strategic management. Then you have corporate accounting and auditing. Then you have financial management and business data analytics. So this paper, business data analytics, it is pretty new in the syllabus, in the latest syllabus, and ये बहुत interesting भी है. Then we have management accounting. So these are the next 4 papers in the group 2. So in intermediate you have a total of 8 papers, right? After completing intermediate, you have to complete a training of 15 months. So we will talk about that later. Now let's focus on the syllabus of final course, right? So in CMA final also you have 8 papers. So in total how many papers you have? 4 papers in foundation, then 8 papers in inter, and 8 papers in finals. So there are a total of 20 papers which you have to clear in 3 levels, right? Now in the final course, again all the 8 papers are divided into 2 groups. The first group is group 3. So there also you again have corporate and economic laws, then you have strategic financial management, then again direct taxation and international taxation, then you have strategic cost management. Then lastly you have group 4, where you have cost and management audit, corporate financial reporting, indirect tax law and practice, which contains of GST and customs. And then you have paper 20, which is an elective paper where you have three options. Out of the three options you have to choose one. So इसमें क्या क्या है, स्ट्रेटेजिक परफॉर्मेंस मैनेजमेंट है, बैंकिंग एंड रिस्क मैनेजमेंट है, एंड ऑल्सो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एंड स्टार्टअप पेपर भी है. सो यू कैन डिसाइड, यू कैन चूज द इलेक्टिव अकॉर्डिंग टू योर प्रेफरेंसेस, राइट. Talking about myself, I have taken entrepreneurship and startup because I was more interested in that, right? So that was about your levels of CMA. Then let's talk about the CMA course flow chart कि आपको क्या करना है. The first thing is that you have to, after completing 10th, you have to take admission in foundation, or even after completing 12th also you can take admission in that, no problem. Now फाउंडेशन क्लियर हो गया, उसके बाद आपको इंटर में रजिस्टर करना है, एंड देन यू हैव टू गो थ्रू सम प्रैक्टिकल ट्रेनिंग. द फर्स्ट इज स्किल ट्रेनिंग विच हैपन्स फॉर 140 hours, राइट. देन that is and this particular skill training is necessary for appearing in the CMA inter examination. After completing inter, you have to go for a practical training of 3 years, but to appear in the CMA final examination you need to complete at least 15 months of this practical training, right. And then you are eligible to appear in the CMA final examination. And after completing that, वहाँ पे प्री प्लेसमेंट ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम होता है, फिर you can go for campus or off campus depending upon your situation, right. Now to be a member of the institute, for those people who don't know what is this membership, to be able to practice as a cost and management accountant, you need to have the membership of ICMAI, which is Institute of Cost and Management Accountants of India, right. So after completing 3 years of work experience, right, which includes the 15 months of training, so final के बाद अगर आप और remaining years का practical training complete कर लेते हो, then you become a member of the institute, you get the membership of ICMAI, right. Now that was about the steps in becoming a CMA, right. Now let's talk about the fee structure. So for foundation the admission fee is 6,000 rupees. Then for intermediate we have 23,100 rupees, that is the registration fee. Then for finals we have 25,000 as our registration fee. Apart from that, for every examination you have to pay 1,200 for inter and 1,400 for CMA finals as the examination fee per group, right. So yeah, that was about the fee structure of CMA examination, right. I hope till now everything is clear. You can write to me in the comment section about all the whatever doubts you are having regarding this particular course, right. Yeah. So now let's talk about the frequency of examination held in CMA. So the examination of CMA inter and final happens twice a year, right. It is conducted twice a year, one in the month of June and second one is in the month. The last date of admission is 31st January of that particular calendar year. For example, you are going to attempt in the June 24 term, right. कौन सा एग्ज़ाम आप दे रहे हो, जून 24 अटेम्प्ट आप दे रहे हो. सो फॉर दैट यू नीड टू टेक एडमिशन बाय 31st January 2024, राइट. नाउ फॉर द डिसम्बर एग्जामिनेशन 31st July of that calendar year is the last date of admission, right. Now there are a lot of students who keep on asking me whether I should go for CA or I should go for CMA. So here I'll be giving my honest opinion to you. So if you have completed 12th recently, then my opinion would be to go for CA along with CMA, right, because the syllabus of these two courses are pretty similar, right. So you can go for both CA as well as CMA. But if you have completed graduation recently and आपको जल्दी जॉब करना है, जल्दी करना है, आपको ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं देना है इसमें, then you should definitely go for CMA. The reason is that in case of CA you have to go under the articleship or the practical training for 3 years, right. The eligibility to appear in CA final, that is 3 years of articleship, राइट, बट इन केस ऑफ CMA फाइनल इट इज़ ओनली 15 months. सो यहाँ पे बहुत टाइम आपका सेव होता है, राइट. सो दैट इज़ माई ओपिनियन. एंड ऑल्सो देर आर अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स, बहुत सारे लोग पूछते हैं कि CA और CMA में कौन सा वाला ज़्यादा डिफ़िकल्ट है. सो माई ऑनेस्ट ओपिनियन इज़, recently I have gone through the CA final questions of DT, IDT and SFM. So based on my personal opinion and based on the question papers of these 3 papers only, I am saying that CA is, yes, CA is difficult than CMA when it comes to these 3 papers, because बाकी का मैंने देखा नहीं है. और ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत ज़्यादा डिफ़िकल्ट है, बट येस देयर इज़ अ डिफरेंस. थोड़ा सा डिफ़िकल्ट है, डेफिनेटली थोड़ा सा डिफ़िकल्ट है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन CA इफ़ यू आर गेटिंग अ क्वेश्चन जिसमें बहुत सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको दिए गए हैं, सो इन केस ऑफ CMA एग्जाम, सो इन केस ऑफ CA व्हाट हैपन्स, देर आर सम इन्फॉर्मेशन गिवन विच आर हिडन इन द क्वेश्चन, राइट. सो हाँ, डिफ़िकल्टी लेवल इज़ अ बिट हायर देन CMA. नाउ what is the passing criteria in case of CMA? So you have to score at least 40 in each paper and you have to get 50% in aggregate, which means that if you are going for one group only, right, so in one group how many papers you are having? You are having 4 papers, so 4 papers 100 marks each, so it is a total of 400 papers, 400 marks, right. So out of these 400 marks you have to score at least 200 in aggregate and at least 40 in each paper. So एक पेपर में you got 40, एक पेपर में you got 60, एक और पेपर में you got 60. But in the last paper if you got 39, so in that case you would not clear the group, right. So the passing criteria is what? You have to get 200 in aggregate, or you can say 50% in aggregate, and you have to get 40 in each paper. Now the question is that can I go for both the groups at a time? So the answer is yes, depending upon आप कितना pressure ले सकते हो, you can go either for one group or for both the groups, right. Now it is always beneficial and it is advised to go for both the groups, because when you are going for 8 papers, so the total marks is 800, right, and you have to get 50%, which means you have to score 400 in total. So when you are going for 8 papers, so the chances of clearing the group becomes higher, because हो सकता है आप एक ग्रुप में स्ट्रॉन्ग हो, एक ग्रुप में वीक हो, so that balances out that, right. So it is always advisable to go for both the groups. So now coming to the passing percentage. So in case of foundation, the passing percentage is 50%, right, which is pretty high considering CA foundation. But when it comes to CMA Inter, so the passing percentage ranges between 10 to 15%, which is again pretty similar to CA. And in case of CMA final also, the passing percentage ranges between 10 to 12%, or rather I would say 8 to 12%, right. 8 to 12% is the number. So yeah, now this was all about the passing percentage. आपको ये भी पता चल गया passing criteria क्या है, how you can go for both the groups. Now you must be thinking, what can I do after completing CMA, right? So the basic assumption of people is that you can go and you can practice somewhere, right? But apart from that, you can also work in any PSUs, you can work in any sector. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे हैं, so you can read that on your own. Then you have opportunities for practice. So basically these are the areas where CMAs generally practice, right? And apart from that, if you are interested in administrative services, then we have Indian Cost Accounting Services, Indian Administrative Services. So you can also prepare for all these examination, and you can go in the civil services, right? So I hope all your doubts are cleared about the CMA course, and again wish you a very happy CMA day. And for those students who are appearing in the June 2024 attempt, I wish you all the very, very best for your examination. And yes, if you find this video helpful and insightful, then please don't forget to share this video with all your friends and your family where there is a need of this particular video. where students are there who really want to pursue CMA. So yes, share this video, like this video, and also if you have any query or any opinion to share, then yes, the comment section is all yours. You can just go and put your comment over there.